Hello to my Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. This reading is for Sunday. This reading is for Sunday, July the 20th through Sunday, July 27th, which pushes us past the new moon. New moon, right? So new moon in Cancer. We have a new moon in Cancer coming up, so we're closing out this cycle. I want to make sure we finish out this cycle strong. Close it out. Close out the cycle. Finish out strong, right? The moon will be moving from Taurus into Gemini. So you'll feel it from your throat chakra, from your neck, vocal cords, throat, thyroid gland, down to your shoulders, arms, hands, bronchial tubes, and also your lungs. So let's get into it. I've already prayed over your cards. Let's do it. Ninth housers. Talking to you if wherever Sagittarius is in your birth chart, not just your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, wherever. I'm channeling your energy. So I'm picking up on your energy, wherever you may be. So if you're tuned in, wherever you are, I'm picking up on your energy. Quest and adventure. Wherever you are. So here we have, this is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information can be found on my website, queenamun-ra.com. All right, and we have a blog. So blog is there. So first gemstone and crystal that we are featuring is Mr. or Miss Amethyst. So yeah, the gemstone of the day is amethyst. So you may want to go check it out. Find out what you can find out about amethyst. So here we have your rule ninth house. So ninth house is our sense of what lies beyond the horizon. So it invites us to travel both physically through long distance journeys and mentally through higher education, philosophy, and religious contemplation. It covers ethics and ideals and the spirit of law. Right. So ninth house is whereas in the third house, which Gemini rules third house. Ninth house is where we learn, Gemini rules third house, and that's where we learn, basic of very early education. But ninth house, we go beyond, the facts and analysis into meaning and synthesis, So our planets there. And the ninth house suggests how we deal with this more complex level of learning, right? So ninth house, how the information travels to us, right? Which books are we reading? Where are we getting the information from? In other words, where exactly are you getting this? Philosophy, religion, belief, system, all of that, right? So find out what your zodiac sign is. So, because you could be a Sagittarius, but your ninth house, your sign may not be Sagittarius in your ninth house. Sagittarius just happens to rule ninth house, right? So, find out what your zodiac sign is in ninth house. And let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. Let's go. Let's see what is going on here so we can close out this cycle here. All right, every word I speak is with love and truth and good intention. All right, let's go. This is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you right now. 4 planets are retrograde. Okay, 4 planets are retrograde. Let's see what's retrograde. Let me get it together. What's retrograde? What is retrograde? Pluto is retrograde in Aquarius. Mercury just went retrograde in Mercury went retrograde in Leo. Saturn and Neptune are both retrograde in Aries. So at the end of July, Chiron goes retrograde in Aries. So that'll be 3 planets that's retrograde in Aries, okay? Yeah. Alrighty. Okay. So you're getting downloads because Mercury is retrograde. So not only are you breaking this is the whole planet is under judgment, meaning that everybody's breaking some kind of generational cycle, chain, and curse. And it's going to seem rebellious to people that's closest to you. Like it's just like you're just kind of marching to the beat of your own drum, and the way that you're breaking some kind of generational cycle, chain, or curse. Yeah, here we have the Nine of Wands here. It's something you're not going back to. Somebody's not, something about your ninth house. Like once you break some kind of a cycle, because that's the eighth house, right? Once you end something, you're not going back. Something about the way you're breaking it. So I give somebody an example of something. So I say like quest and adventure. Sagittarius are ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of good luck, good fortune, right? And we're not talking about like in terms of like a lot of money here, because that may be where somebody might automatically go. You can almost feel fortunate that your ninth house is a particular zodiac sign. So for instance, let's say your zodiac sign is an Aries in ninth house. It means that you don't like to be held back in explanation and adventure, whatever the nature of these. You might prefer to travel solo and go to places that few have visited, right? So maybe you're discovering that in this year 9, 20, 25. 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 5 is 9, right? You may say, okay. I'd like to travel to resorts by myself. I mean, maybe that's, something you like to do. And maybe you're a person who likes to just get up and go. Excuse me. Maybe you like to just get up and go. You don't like to hang around and wait for people. If that's your sign in ninth house, maybe that's something you discovered about yourself, right? Let's say, for instance, your zodiac sign is in Pisces, right? So you long for escape into the wild blue yonder. Perhaps not knowing what your destination is going to be. Lured by the siren call of a faraway lands that inspire your imagination. So let's say your zodiac sign is Taurus. Your ninth house is in Taurus, right? So luxury travel might suit you, or at least a journey where creature comforts are taken care of. A patient approach to learning brings rich rewards. So y'all kind of sort of get the point. So that's the whole purpose of like pulling your birth chart. Pull your birth charts so you can pull it all together. So that could be something exciting for you. So it's something you may be working on within yourself. You may be working hard on yourself, right? Like working really, really hard. Say, okay, you're not going back to being confused or lost when it comes to certain things. So here's the King of Pentacles here. Somebody feels like you know a lot about something. Whoever you are, somebody may think like you know a lot about something. Here's a Lover's card. Maybe like you know a lot about a couple or something. Or you know a lot about two people. I don't know who the two people are, but so let's see. Maybe like a lot about somebody's health and well-being. It could be somebody you work with. Somebody feels like you know a lot about somebody you work with. maybe like about a lot of their like their routine, um, like a lot about their health or their routine or their rituals or like their service or like a lot about them or something. Like something about them you studied something or you analyze people or something. I don't know. Like you just know a lot about a lot. Here's a Knight of Swords here. So I see you staying focused. I don't know what couple this is. What couple is this? Yeah, so I don't know what this is, but anyway, somebody is saying that you work for somebody. Hold on. It looks like you know a lot about somebody, a couple. What couple is this? There's a Nine of Swords here. Somebody could be saying that you got fired or something. This is strange. Okay, so somebody could be saying that you and somebody else worked for somebody. You and somebody else worked for whoever you are. Like somebody. Hold on. And that you got fired? Give me some more information. I'm trying to pick up on your energy here. That you and somebody work for somebody, you got fired? Here's the Ace of Cups here. Maybe that you're trying to create something new. So I'm seeing, okay, so Ace of Cups is like really kind of like your, you could have new love coming across your path or something, because I'm seeing like some kind of a new partnership in business or partnership in love coming across your path. But I'm also seeing some kind of restriction here too. So I also see somebody may have been saying that you were a nightmare to work with. Somebody could be saying you and someone else was a nightmare to work with. And you're trying to create something new. So this could be like somebody is looking for, you and somebody could be looking for a job, and whoever you are. And so somebody could be like I know, like there could be people who are, when you say, every word that you speak is with love and truth and good intention, right? So there could be for somebody, there could be a karmic couple out there that's trying to create a nightmare for somebody, right? Or you're trying to create something, trying to create a new life for you and someone, that you're trying to protect your energy. This could be what this is, right? So somebody with, a whole lot of information about you could be, who could have a wealth of knowledge about you, could be working equally as hard somewhere that you left, right? Somebody who could be familiar, a familiar spirit. A couple could also be working equally as hard to create a nightmare for you wherever you left behind. A man and a woman could be doing something while you're in hermit mode. So a light could be turning on for you. Like you could be starting to remember, like, okay, it seems like everywhere you go, something happens. Like something, like you seem like you're working harder. So like you're working super hard. And it seems like you're restricted. like wherever you go, whoever you are, it just seems like people, things are like working against you, like all of this adversity. Whoever you are, it seems like it could be adversity. Wherever you leave, it seems like, you know, people feel like you're not coming back. It could just seem like, yeah, here's a Five of Wands here. There's confusion. That's what this. Okay, that's what this is. All right, that's what it seems like. Okay, confusion. Cards fell on. Cards kind of fell out sideways. So yeah, it's just like it's confusion in like how your communication and how it's received. Okay, because both of these cards right here, the Lover's card and the Hermit card, are both ruled by Mercury. So it just seems like it's just a lot of confusion in how. Okay, your energy is directed outward as a fire sign, right? So how you send out messages is almost like it's kind of received the wrong way. That's what this looks like. Like on one hand, you may feel like, okay, you feel lucky to meet certain people, right? You may look up to them, but you may feel like they look down on you. That's what this is. And I'm not saying like in victim mode either. Here's a Lover's card. See how this person's looking down on somebody? Don't worry about the color. This is the illustrator's you know, kind of vision of the cards, but it's genderless. But somehow there's a disconnect. There's a disconnect. There's a disconnect in your family and friends. There's a major disconnect. I'm saying 9 to 5 right here, right? This is work. Right, but this is work, and this is like you could spend all these hours around people, and it's still a disconnect. That's what I'm seeing here in the cards. Whoever you are, and I'm talking to wherever Sagittarius is in your birth chart. So please pull your birth chart. Find out what Sagittarius, what your zodiac sign is in your 9th house, right? There's a disconnect. You could sit there from 9 to 5 and feel like you're having a warm conversation with people in your personal and your professional life. That's what this is. Okay, I see it. And people can still say you don't know who you are when you look in the mirror. It makes sense. Okay, got it. Your perspective is your view and your perspective is different. What they yeah. So something in your teenage years, whoever you are, you feel like you were big. Okay, so in your solar plexus chakra, let me say not teenage, solar plexus, that's between 15 to 21. Something in your solar plexus chakra years between the ages of 15 through 21. So find out what your zodiac sign is there. You feel like you were baited into something and somebody switched up, right? And at that moment, at that point, your spirit never went back. You may have physically gone back, but your spirit never went back. You've been working really, really hard. This is Knight of Pentacles here. Your spirit never went back. That's what I had to look at the cards for a second. Like, what is this? Okay. Yeah, your spirit never went back. But this is a major it was a major disconnect. So here's the sun. So I see you being very successful, moving forward. Like in terms of like the words you're speaking, and then also, you know, it's with love, truth, and good intention, because um, something has been a nightmare for somebody. Something has been a big nightmare for somebody. This is what this is. Yeah, here's the Wheel of Fortune here. You're going to feel very fortunate moving forward. Here he has a Strength card. Because you're a very strong person. And I feel like somebody has love coming across their path for sure. And it's a partnership in business and or in love. And this is what you and someone have in common. You and someone have the same thing in common. Here's the Two of Wands here. And it seemed like y'all are opposite, you and your person. Whoever this energy is. It seems like you all are opposite. But because you could be a person who is, you're a very strong person, but I feel like you may be meek as a lamb, but you're a very strong person. And people have put you in survival mode, and you're never going back to that. Being around energy that, in a romantic sense, puts you in survival mode, right? Which makes sense. So that's what's closed out now. You're never going back to that. That's what I'm saying here. Here's the Magician card here. So I feel like that's the message that your energy is sending out now. It's like never again. There's a whole world out there. You're not going back to that. So that's closed out. Yeah. So, Six of Cups here. So yeah, and that's where the confusion was. That's where the confusion was between you and someone else. Yeah, that's what the confusion was between you and someone else. Until you and someone else had the same experience. I mean, like either the same experience or a similar experience where you feel like somebody was supposed to have your back or protect you, and they put you in a wilderness situation. They put you in survival mode, which ended something for you. They put you in a situation where something ended for you. Here's the Ten of Pentacles here. It ended this like picture perfect, whatever, family unit, whatever situation going on here. Yeah. So, but moving forward, looking at your cards, I see, so this right here, so somebody does believe in love. This is what this is. And so this is a successful moving forward. I see you do believe in love. You have enough information. This is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is where you're saying, okay, you do believe in love. You know exactly what you want. This is here. Somebody does believe in divine connections, but I also see here we have the I'm just reading the polarity of the major arcana here. Hold on. Let me put this here. This is this ruling planet. So this is retrograde right here in Leo. So somebody's going to feel very fortunate with this new love or business partner. I mean, either partner in business or partner in love coming across your path here. Because it would seem like y'all are opposite. But they're bringing 100% into it. You're bringing 100% into it. And you're both in your north node. You both know your worth and know your value. Both of you all are financially independent. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, so, and then it looks like you both are transitioning. So I see you moving on to something. Yeah, so here we have the Eight of Cups here. Yeah, it looks like in hindsight, it looks like you would have maybe tossed something into a burning bowl or something and just, you know, moved on from something. Yeah, it looks like you would have moved on from something. All right, so let's see. Let's see what else is going on. Alrighty. I think that's it. Let me pull a few more. Let me pull a couple of these cards. I'm going to close it out. I was like, wait a minute, what is this? Always bet on you. Somebody secretly has a crush on you. I don't know who that is, but create the change that you want. Don't cast your pearls before swine. Take your time to decide. Be patient. The answers are coming. They are amongst incubi and succubi, whoever they are. Step through your portal. Make a list of pros and cons. You versus you. It's time to open your vault. Get some fresh air. Much better lies ahead. You have the gift of clairsentience. You pick up on others' vibrations, moods, and emotions, feelings, solar plexus, chakra cleanse. He apologizes for betraying you. I don't know who he is, but throat chakra cleanse. That's practice. That can be practicing singing exercises. You don't have to be a singer. Don't have to, you know, pray for them. Yeah. Alrighty. What else? Alright. So clean your space. Something has come to an end. So something you don't have to go back to. You're very close to achieving your goal. Whatever your goal is, I'm not really sure. You have to pray for that, but let me pull this. Where's the Alchemist Oracle deck here? Let's see. All right, hold on. forever to find this page here. Hold on for just a second. This is the Alchemist, for somebody who wants to know about the deck. This is the Elemental Alchemist Oracle deck. So let me see. Let's see. What is this page about? Let's see what's going on. Hold on. I'm sure I'll find it in a second. Hold on. So, so somebody is learning how to not go back to being reactive. Somebody is saying take a chill pill. Phil? No, this Phil is not in there. But somebody's taking, well, that's what this card means. Like, so say, in what situations do I respond differently than I would like, or how important is this to me? How will I feel about it if tomorrow, in a week, in 5 years? In addition to concentrating on my message, how can I phrase things so that I am properly understood? Okay. So yeah, this could be a couple that you may have worked with, or yeah, somebody that you may have worked with like at 9 to 5. That's what I'm kind of picking up on, like somebody you could have worked with. I don't know who this is. Well, all right. That's what this is. That's what it looks like. Either somebody you worked for or you worked with. And somebody feels like, I don't know. This reading is kind of strange. This is what a lot of people have in common, though. Like, you could be around people for a long time and think that y'all made some kind of a connection. Like, this is what I'm picking up on. Like, you could literally be having a conversation with people and think y'all made some kind of connection, and just be like, you could walk away and just be like, oh, okay. All right. So somebody, I don't know, somebody saw you as opposite. This is a family member or somebody, but somebody you looked at as family or thought. Maybe y'all related on some, maybe y'all not, I don't know. Friends or whoever. Could be friends or family, could be church family, could be blood relative family, not blood relative family, whoever. It's like when you left, people... Whoever this couple is, yeah, something happened where, like I said before, and you're cleaning your space. Something happened. So here we have the Sun card. I'm seeing like a double success here, but either these are friends or family that you either work with or like spend a certain amount of time around or whatever. Something was done behind your back or somebody else's back to separate you and somebody, but Yeah, here's Hierophant. Here's Queen of Swords here. Yeah, somebody from an organization was fanning the flames or something, so. Alrighty. So like I said before, you have love coming across your path, and you and somebody have something in common where you and somebody just decide you're not going back. It's just like, you know. All right, number 2. So Queen of Light, letting life move through. So Queen of letting life move through. So I was trying to figure out, like, what is this? Somebody work with somebody and they said what? Anyway, that's what I'm saying in your cards. Let me see what other cards here. All right. 33, I'm expanding. So any positive changes or projects that you're considering right now will be worth your while. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. Yeah, will be heightened. So 33. There you go. There you go. So hopefully this has been helpful to someone. And that is what I have for you. Whoever you are. Yep. That is what I have for you. All right. I think that's it. All right. So hopefully y'all have a great weekend, and also leading into the next week. But again, this is for the 20th of July through the 27th, which pushes us past the new moon in Cancer. So we'll kind of sort of pick back up around that time. But yeah, get prepared to kind of get into relaxed mode, to get into pouring back into yourself before, after we close out this cycle. All right.